Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Cut a little more of Hillary Rotten Clinton's speech. Well, she's actually on a campaign rally in, I think, North Carolina. And she spoke for around 55 minutes. The last 11 minutes were attacks against Donald Trump. She said how Donald Trump's attacking her foundation, which provides, among other things, AIDS medication. Well, among other things, is 90% of what's donated goes to her and her family. What people need to realize is that the majority of time that she spent on her rally was talking about how she's going to fix everything. Why would she need to fix everything, having had a Democratic president in office for close to 8 years? I mean, all she did was talk about how she has to fix everything. Why weren't all those things fixed by the Democratic president? I mean, listen to what she said. I'm going to bring back jobs. Well, why are the jobs gone? I'm going to go after those that have and give to those that don't have. She's picking up a little bit of Bernie Sanders spiel to try to get some of those voters. But 40 some odd minutes of the time that she spoke was to talk about how she's going to fix what's wrong with this country, to fix what's wrong with our government. Don't you think that's a little bit odd coming from a Democrat? Why would those things need to be fixed? Just thought I'd ask the question. If you get a chance, listen to the garbage that came out of her mouth. Absolute, unfiltered garbage. 40 some odd minutes was spent on having to fix what's wrong with the government. Special interest groups. Why did Barack Hussein Obama allow those special interest groups? Why did he allow the government to get to the stage that it's at? To have the country be at the stage that it's at that needs someone courageous like Hillary Clinton? Why doesn't she talk about setting the Middle East on fire? Why doesn't she talk about going after Gaddafi in Libya? Why doesn't she talk about a country that was relatively stable turning into one of the most horrific centers for ISIS? Thanks to who? Thanks to her. Why doesn't she talk about lying to the family of Sean Smith, Ambassador Stevens, Tyrone Woods, and Glenn Doherty, when she met with the families and said, we're going to punish that filmmaker, when she knew it had nothing to do with what took place in Benghazi? How come people always forget what she said? When she lied about Bosnia, when she lied to the American people in the Rose Garden, blaming it on the video, Ben Rhodes' talking points. Why don't they talk about that? Why don't they talk about when she got a hold of the Prime Minister of Egypt the next day and she said it wasn't the video? Why don't they talk about that? Instead, she's got these whacked out Democrats spinning around. Absolutely, completely, and totally insane. That's sort of what I think. And you know why I think what I think, don't you?